that's my aim this year.
Soaring temperatures, blazing sun and dehydration. Life isn't easy for a top rally driver, but it's not just the men behind the wheel who work hard. The cars too need to keep cool.
Radiator is the most important piece in a rally car in terms of cooling, because it's the only piece where the air is streaming through and cooling the water. A radiator is, like it says, water between running down these lines here, and you have fins in between where the cool air is streaming through and just cooling down the water what is running through here from one side of the radiator to the other side. And this is how the system works. Well, the holes what you see here is basically where you have one feed where the water goes in and one outcome where the water comes out. Of course, it goes much hotter in on one side and comes cooler out on the other side because of the cooling in the radiator. This is a material is aluminium. It's all welded together like you can see here, and the fins, they are depending a little bit on how much room you have. They are sometimes on some cars are wider or smaller, and also the thickness of the radiator, you can see it's depending how much you need. Hot events like Cyprus, Greece, or it could be even Turkey, it is very, very important because of course you need a lot of cooling. You need always very clean fins, otherwise it will not be so efficient to cool the water down. And for that, on all the hot events is the most important part. In Sweden, if you have seen before, there's a lot of cutting, a lot of diving into snow banks or in dips, and you shovel actually all the snow into your radiator. So if the snow gets packed in the radiator, then of course you have the problem that it's full and there is no airstream going through anymore. And then you have the problem that you have a blocked radiator, and for sure then you are overheating the engine. Like it happened to Tommy Mackin a couple of years ago, and he has to stop because the engine died. It's for sure the most important thing for engine cooling, and actually the only one if you like, because there's nothing else what really streams onto the engine. If you have a problem with a hole in one of these thin tubes here, then you try anything to close it and just get back to service to replace the radiator, and then you use whatever you can find, a chewing gum or whatever, a gum what you have in the car. You just close it and try to get to service, change it, and then you are out again.